Yo, it's me again, and for today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to make a move that's similar to Gojo's reversal red, where after the projectile hits nothing, it still explodes. So I'm just gonna showcase the finished move real quick. So here, if I hit the dummy, it explodes. If I hit the wall, it still explodes. And if I hit nothing, it does a implosion effect for exploding. Before we start though, the cache setting in the projectile block seems to be bugged because sometimes if you do the move, it doesn't work like that, but sometimes it does. I hope this gets fixed. Also, as you can see, if I do the effect again, the effects get cut short for some reason, even though I set it to 2 seconds. I hope that also gets fixed. But anyways, let's move on to the tutorial.
To start, in your character block, we're gonna make a new skill. Inside your skill, we're gonna make a new branch. Let's call it move. Go to your default branch and select a branch block and connect it to move. Now inside your move branch, we're gonna put a projectile block. Set the projectile tag to whatever you want. We're just gonna do F. After that, you can just adjust your settings. I'm just gonna make mine a 70 speed, then the time to 0.5. After that, cache should be on. If it's not on, turn it on. This is very important because if it's off, the move is instantly gonna delete itself and the VFX won't work. Next up, we're gonna do the actual projectile itself. I'm just gonna make a simple ball as the projectile. You guys can do your own thing, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just gonna do a ball. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Now in the projectile tag for your visual, make sure that it's the same projectile tag that's in your projectile block. Now that I'm done with my visuals, let's test it out real quick. As you can see, it works now. And let's go to the next step. For the next step, what we're gonna do is add a hitbox. Set the position to 0. You can set the size to whatever you want. I'm just gonna do 15, 10, 15. Set the damage to whatever you want. I'm gonna do 5. And also set the debris if you want it to break the environment. I'm just gonna put 2 here. Next, at the very bottom for the projectile tag, set it as the same tag as your projectile block. After that, we're gonna put a visual block and set it to clash. This is so we can see if the projectile actually exploded. And at the very bottom of this visual block, remember to put your projectile tag as the tag in your projectile block. After that, we're gonna add a weight block above the hitbox. Then set the time to whatever time you put in the projectile block, but add 0.005 to it. So mine's gonna be 0.55. This is because after the projectile ends, it can be really buggy. So we're gonna add a tiny delay before it does the explosion visual and the hitbox. After that, we're gonna make 2 branches. We're gonna name the first one hit, and then we're gonna name the second one collide. After that, we're gonna go back to our move branch. Select this little camera icon so it gets copied, and then paste it to both of those branches. And inside your branches, remove the projectile block up until the weight block. Now go back to your move branch, go to your projectile block, and then for the branch, we're gonna set it to the hit branch. Then for the branch collided, we're gonna set it to the collide branch. Now let's test it out. If I hit the dummy, it explodes and it does the damage. If I hit a wall, it also explodes. And if I hit nothing, it still explodes. Now some of you guys might be asking how do you delay the explosion? And how do you add that implosion effect in the beginning of the video that I showed earlier? And for that, it's really simple. Just go back to your character block, go back to your skill. Inside your move block, we're gonna add a new weight block and then put a value let's go 0.3 milliseconds. And then we're gonna add a new visual block for a sphere. Then set this sphere's size to 20. Then put the alternate size as 0. Change the time to whatever you put here. And then make sure that your visual block has the projectile tag of your projectile block. And now if we test it out, as you can see, it does a little implosion effect before it explodes. Here's a better example. We can see it with destroying the blocks.
And that's basically gonna be it for the tutorial. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye!
Mambo, mambo, お祭りマンボウダブダブゆらゆらお祭りマンボウ